Probably the thing that impacted me the most this week was, I would have to say Randy's section there. If I can take just a portion of his enthusiasm and excitement that he has for NFIB out in the field with me, I know that will, turn into a couple more sales, and if I can get past that enthusiasm on to our prospective members, I know that'll make a big difference. As far as my commitment and what I plan on doing for the next 30 days and my entire career in NFIB is to get a more structure into my presentations and my interviews, and keep them, keep the focus and keep them under 15 minutes. So that's the major goal I'm looking to do in the next 30 days. So, yeah.
Jeremy, one of the things I really appreciate about you is your age. Because some of us at my age are looking for people that are going to pay for our retirement. And there you are. Seriously though, I hope when you saw John Casella, and I kind of mentioned something to you, I see great leadership ability at your tender age of 25, is that right? John Casella begged to start with NFIB, and look where he's at. It sounds like that's kind of where you were at. So great career path here at NFIB. Whether you want to stay in the field the whole time, you'll do great at that. If you have some other ambitions that are there for you. So just keep plugging along. You're going to do a great job.
This week has been an awesome week. It really has. I think really Randy Karshner's talk that was probably the most impactful for better planning as far as training and takeaway back to the job. But I think overall, really, just the attitude of all of you, it's a hard job, it really is, but yet coming here and seeing the positive attitude, no excuses. Nobody has any excuses for what we do. And it's difficult, but I appreciate that from everybody. And just, in talking with you every night after we ate and things like that, the camaraderie with that was just wonderful. But I think just the attitude was probably as much of an impact as anything that I heard. And thank you for the training of what you guys did. But what my 30-day commitment is, and probably you've heard it several times, but I really need to make the 10 presentations a day. I think if I do that and get 50 a month, or a week, I'm sorry, 50 a week, that it will certainly, my commitment will definitely be achieved at that time.
Throughout the week, just getting to talking a lot with Steve and having him in my group, every time we sat down, I could really see the sincerity and the passion in his voice. And just the way he spoke to us and kind of interacted with us, it always at least made me feel comfortable. I felt comfortable instantly. As soon as I started talking to him, I know that'll translate when he's sitting in front of prospective members, and I know that'll turn into success. So, appreciate it. Thank you.
Impacted me most was fellowship with you guys. I needed a reminder on why I do what I do. I come from the political realm, and this is a really hard time for me because I really miss what I used to do. But in the place I'm in my life right now, that's not an option for me. And so I was a little bit questioning that when I came here this week. I made the right decision, and I'm really happy that that's where we're at. My 30-day commitment is to do 10 to 12 interviews a day, at least. I think that's going to be where I want to be.
Like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed sitting next to Veronica all week, even at dinner. No, she's kept it very lighthearted. I can tell she has a really good heart, really good personality. I've enjoyed it thoroughly, and she always keeps the ball rolling. That's one thing in our groups is, when we're kind of like stumped on something, she always has something to come up with, and kept the ball going and kept our group on task. So I know that obviously will also translate into success.
biggest thing I took away was not to butt heads with a butt head. Like, I'm a very critical guy of myself when I'm out there all by myself, and sometimes I question, why won't this guy do it? I see the value in it, but you know, you have those days like I did yesterday. You know, we really worked hard and we got beat up, and you know, it's psychologically you're thinking to yourself, man, am I in the right career? You know, no one believes in what we're doing. But then you go out the next day, and I've had 4 and 5 sales in one day, and people pat me on the back, you know, give me a soda when I'm leaving, and really thank me for what I'm doing. And those are the people I always have to remind myself why I get out of bed, why I get out there and drive an hour and 45 minutes, because that guy believed in me and he needs me. 30-day commitment, like most of you, is 10 to 12 interviews a day. And too many times I've had good days where I got 5 in a row, and I was like, well, I guess it's quitting time. I'm going to head home. When really I should have stayed out there. Maybe I would have got 7 or 8. And then, of course, I have my days where I didn't get anything. And, you know, I've talked to maybe 6 or 7 people and turned me down. I'm like, no, this just isn't my day. Instead of just staying out there and fighting. So.
Throughout the week, I've really, you know, every time we've talked to Jason, I really truly believe that he 100%, 110% committed to what we're doing here and believes. And I'm hoping that I can take some of his enthusiasm and excitement for what we're doing and the way we're impacting the country. Hoping I can, a little bit of that rubs off on me, so I can take that with me back to Illinois. And
Those farms.
yeah, exactly. So, thanks.